Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm back with a makeup video. This is one that I really wanted to do. I got a really good palette that I wanted to try out today, and I just thought, you know what? I think I'm gonna try and film this. If you guys want to see how to recreate this look, just keep on watching. Ooh, this feels a little weird. So the first thing that I start off with is the Professional from Benefit. I use this sometimes, and then sometimes I just do makeup over my moisturizer. Then we can start with foundation. For right now, my holy grail foundations is the Becca Skin Love. I don't use that much of this one, but it's a Marc Jacobs one. And the only reason I use this is because it really is like paint. I'm just gonna blend that out with the Beauty Blender. A little goes a long way with this. So you just make sure that your hair is back and just start blending. Now I know this looks crazy right now and it looks way too dark for me, but I promise it's gonna blend out and it'll be fine. We're almost to the end. And make sure like you get these little corners in your nose. So now we're done with foundation. We're gonna add some dimension now with contour and concealer. I'm using the NARS concealer. I will leave it, you know, down there, or a picture of it here. And I also use Jeffree Star's concealer in a really light shade, okay? And I'll show you the purpose of it after. And then for contour, I use this contour stick, and then I use this is actually a concealer, but I got it in a really dark shade. I use it in the shade Cafe. It's by Maybelline, and both of these together are like, the NARS concealer is the main concealer that I use. And I just like line here like a big V, and then fill in all that space of the V. So for the chin, I kind of just concentrate on the middle. I'll just do like a cross here first, and then the same thing on the forehead. Bring it down, obviously, to your nose, very thin, like literally like that. Cross. You don't have to be an artist for this, but this just gets it more in the middle, and you want every concealer to be just in the middle of your face. For the Jeffree Star concealer, really pointy tip, that really helps. Here, and that's it. Just at the smallest little dot, because a little bit, oh, that might have been too much. It's all right. You know what? We're gonna do it. Do like little dots, little spots right here. Very in the edge. I never really drag it down that much. Okay, pelitos. A lot of people have a lot of problem contouring, and it literally kind of lines up with the very top of your ear. With concealer now, the dark concealer, put it on top and then layer it on top like this. So kind of like flick it up, and then do little dots here, because you obviously want to contour everywhere else where the shade will hit. Same thing on the other side. Grab right here where the contour starts, and I kind of just lift it. So as you can see, it kind of like makes this come out a little more instead of it just being down, and I kind of just lift it a little bit. Just start blending. Just go up and down that line that you created, and then you got a little contour right there. You're gonna blend those little tiny dots just kind of into your hairline. And here's where I have a bunch of pelitos, but you know what, at this point I don't even care. I don't care if they get makeup on them. Whatever's left, I kind of just do my jawline, grab like the tip, and just blend back and forth. You want to do your forehead next, and then you want to keep that dome shape. The concealer under my eyes, I always wait last to blend that. Once I'm ready to blend it, I have to have my powder in my hand and ready to put under it. So I blended all the NARS part a little bit under the eye, you know. The powder that I use to bake is the loose powder of the Maybelline Fit Me, using it in the shade 10 Fair Light. Now, as you're blending, I suggest you look up. I only spread it right under my eye, like right here. Right there, mainly in the corner of your eye, because that's where it needs the most brightening. You want to be kind of fast when you're blending this and always looking up. You don't want to look down. And then I kind of just like guess, or I kind of like go like this. This is a technique, if you don't know already, called baking. Yay! The same thing to every place that you put concealer. For the nose, do like a little dot, little circle, and then just like lightly put a thin line there. I do a thin line right under where I contoured. Bronzer! This is a Hoola bronzer. Dip in there lightly and then just dip a lid on there, but like swipe up. Along the edge here, everywhere where we put the contour. I want to blend out this harsh line, get rid of it. Now I am going to use the powder for my face. As you can see, this one is a little bit darker. I'm just gonna like lightly go over my face, press whatever's left onto the eyelids, and you're good to go. I'm gonna grab this Morphe brush. It's Morphe M518. I don't know if you guys really care about the brush things, but it looks like this. It's like fluffy. Any fluffy brush will do. Dab it a little bit here, and this is gonna be for my nose. What I am gonna do is grab this little mirror from Sephora that I got as a gift. Thank you, Tatiana. So you see how my nose naturally just has like a little line right here. I follow that line. This side is a lot more defined now than this side. Come here and go really close to the center right there, and that just kind of will lift your nose a little bit, and then I go under. Everything else that's left on your brush, I just make a little line here. You see that? I know you see that. Another cool thing is you grab the lighter powder, you pinch the tip, you grab a little bit of powder, just go like this. Just like that. A little swoop. And just gonna bake my nose again. My favorite part of makeup, eyebrows. What I use for my eyebrows is kind of a little beat up. Yeah, so just try to grab a little bit of a lighter shade than your natural brow. I follow my natural shape of my brows. You don't want to go overlining your brows because that is noticeable. I go like that, just a little bit of head of each time. Just blend it into that line and blend it up. I'm gonna do the other one exactly the same. Every eyebrow is different, and that sucks. Just remember that. Dip into the darker powder now and literally do the same thing as I was doing with the wax, just on top of the wax this time. It's kind of like setting your brow. Alright, so that's that. I'm gonna brush off that bake that you have on your nose. So it is time to get rid of that and then just kind of blend it up. Blush and highlighter. I use the NYX or NYX. It has like shimmer. This is the Wonderlust. Smile. Apples of your cheeks. And I do go up like with the bronzer. Just pat it on your nose because it just gives the illusion that you're blushing everywhere. The highlight that I use currently is...
Okay, so I couldn't find the one that I used anywhere online, but I found Love Light Prismatic, which is kind of similar.
The Too Faced highlighter, which is called Blinded by the Light. This brush that I use is the Morphe M510. I really don't even know if you guys care about what brushes I use, but just in case if you do, dust it on, and then just right where the light already naturally hits you, which is right here on top of your eyebrow a little bit. So you want to just do a little bit there. You see how it like kind of hits already? And I don't really go like this, like a line. I kind of go like this so that it blends into your cheek a little more. A little bit on the top of my lip. that just makes your lips look like they're lifted.
Also, I forgot to mention, please don't forget to highlight your nose.
I'm going to set my face because we just put so many different powders on our faces. This will be your best friend. I do like to use a Jeffree Star setting spray. It's just very fine mist. Yay, that's really fun. Now we got to the most fun part. Like, this is the Daisy palette, the Daisy Marquez palette, and it's by BH Cosmetics. The top is actually a little mirror, and you just stand it up like that. But yeah, there's a good look at them. I think I'm gonna use Dulce right here in the little corner. So I'm gonna place this color right here. So now I'm gonna swipe it just into like my nose contour, like a little bit. And then just swipe it on the edge here. Do the same thing on the other side. Oh, and I'm using the Morphe M518. So now I'm gonna use this Anastasia like double-sided brush. I think I'm gonna do vintage. Yeah, it's this one right here. Put that on the center of my lid. Ooh, blend the edges. The Dulce color, I'm gonna dip back into it. Blend out the edges. So as you can see, you just kind of melt it together when you switch back and forth. Gotta be patient with it. Now we're gonna do the lower lash line. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Dulce first. Little Jeffree Star brush, which is the JS12. And I just kind of like look down but look up with my eyes and then go right under. The same thing on the other side. I might block you guys or block the light at this point. Alright, go into vintage and just really like buff that in. There you go. What I am going to add, but just on the inner corners, is this color called Icy. And I'm going to use the Jeffree Star, yet again, JS13 brush. I'm just adding it right here where your tear duct is. Just blend it up a little bit. I think it just adds something to your eyeshadow. Like, wow. Now you need to do mascara. That's what it is. Okay. It's the Maybelline Total Temptation. It's just a little travel sized one. These are the bristles of it. To do the other side. Let me put y'all on something, okay? This is the NYX or NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. This really helps to widen your eye and make your eye look like kind of like doll-like and really like. I'll grab mascara again. Now the last step is lipstick, and then we're done. I'm gonna use the MAC lip liner in Whirl, and I'm gonna use the Kylie Jenner Velvet liquid lipstick. So I'm just gonna line my lips first, and you literally want to go with the white outline that you have around your lips. And then I will draw a straight line right here. Kind of like do a wrinkle, like. And then just follow the natural wrinkles that your lips make. This is kind of like contouring your lips. You are almost done with your makeup look, thank God. And then I just focus this in the center first, kind of like that, and then this is actually the last step. Setting spray all over again. Fan it out, you know. Yeah, this is pretty much the final look. And it's so easy to do, guys. Let me know what you guys think about this. I know a lot of people always ask me to do makeup on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, besos!